All right, hi everyone. So here's the second video to solving rational equations. Okay, and now this video is all about the second type, which we're going to come to know it as the LCD method. But basically, if we take a look at the physical difference, I have more than two fractions. I have some addition or subtraction between the fractions, so I can't do cross multiply. Okay, so I have to do this thing called the LCD. So I'm looking for the least common denominator. So basically, I'm trying to figure out how can I change these bottoms and figure out what they could change into. That way, I could multiply and cross out some stuff. Okay, so if we take a look, right, I can't change an x into a number one very easily, right? I don't know of any math that really does that. Because I have to multiply or divide, but let's just think about multiply. Okay, so if we can't turn x into x minus 2 into 1, maybe we could turn this 1 into x minus 2, right? So maybe somehow to go from 1 to x plus or x minus 2, I should say. Okay, so if we take a look, the LCD for this that we're going to multiply, the LCD is going to be x minus 2. Now it is this piece, okay? Now the entire idea is we're going to do a little bit of math and multiply, so that way we're going to multiply every single piece by x minus 2. And the reason we do that is division property tells us when we have the same thing on top and bottom, they go away. They can cancel each other out. So what's left of that first fraction is 3x minus 2. Now there's nothing that cancels out with this middle one. So I have 3 times my red x minus 2. I keep writing plus, but it's a minus 2. So I apologize about that. Okay, and then the same thing on bottom as top. So the only thing that's left is my x. So this red equation should look a lot more user-friendly than the original one. So 3x minus 2, I'm going to distribute the 3. So 3x minus 6 equals x. I'm going to get all of it equal to 0, so I'll combine like terms. So I get 6x minus 8 equals x. I'll subtract the x over to get 5x minus 8 equals 0. And now I'll solve through. 5x by adding the 8 over, I get 8. Divide by 5, my answer is 8 over 5. Now, like before, it's not a bad idea originally to see what our answers cannot be. So at our final answers, the only thing at the bottom that would break it, x can't be positive 2. But since our final answer clearly is not positive 2, we're good with it. Okay, so there's the first example. Let's scroll down and get the second one going. Okay, so if we take a look at, let's take a look at A. Is there a way that I could take 1, 3, and 3 and make it all into a low number that I could easily manipulate? Well, that'd be 3. Now, some of my pieces have x's and some don't. So I don't need to have more x's for here and here. So I'm just having ones. And then how many extra x's do I need for this one? It'd be 1. So the LCD for this problem is 3x. Okay. And now what I can do is I'm going to multiply each piece and now cross out stuff that matches up top and bottom. X and x go away. So I'm left with 3 times 7, which is 21. 3x and 3x go away, so I'm left with just 1. And now 3 and 3 go away, so I'm left with 5 times x, which is just 5x. And now I'm going to solve basically kind of a multi-step equation. So I combine like terms, and then I'll divide by 5 to get x equals 4. And so let's go to our originals just to double check. The denominators, let's see what breaks it. So x can't be 0 for that first one and for the second one. So since x equals 4 is not 0, it's a perfectly good answer. Okay. So there will be more videos about LCD method, but just check that out for now.